How to set up your course in ThriveCart Learn. Hi, I'm Lucy Griffiths and I'm going to talk you through a really easy way to create your course so that you can build passive income, make money while you sleep, and really scale your business without scaling your workload. And one of the best ways to do that is through ThriveCart Learn. So ThriveCart is a really great platform. It's really robust, great functionality. And they've brought out an additional platform, Learn, where you can create online courses and it looks beautiful. So let's go have a look. So if you've just bought ThriveCart or you're thinking about it or moving away from Kajabi or Teachable or wherever it may be, then this is for you. We're going to cover how to set up your course structure, upload lessons and videos, and add modules and resources, and how to make the student experience really seamless. So let's dive in. Once you've logged in to your ThriveCart account, head to the Learn tab. And if you've upgraded to Learn Plus, you'll have access to multiple courses and also bundles and custom branding features. So for example, I have a test here. You can click to create a course. You can give it a name, whatever you want to call it. So I'll just say MCA test. And then you can, don't worry about the name, it doesn't matter. And you can get going. So you can say who's going to be the author, what you're going to teach. You could add in an email address or a website address so that you have some details, and then also your course layout. So I'm going to go with the sidebar, but there's a grid or a top menu option. So I'm going to say create my course. I'll just give it a quick name. So you can add your logo, your profile image, create my course. I'm just adding in my support email, and here we go. So once you've created it, you can then start adding modules and also lessons. So if you think of a module as like sections of your course, and then each lesson is separate learning. For under each module, so we can click to create a module, you give it a name. So I would avoid saying module 1 because you might want to move the content around. So let's get going, create your module. And then from that, you can add lessons and you drag them into the module. So you're it's a theme of content. So let's add a lesson. So beginner's guide. And so you then can add in all the different pieces of content. Under each module, you can click to add a lesson and you can upload a video, a PDF, audio files, or written content. And you can easily drag and drop the content according to where you want it to be. When you are adding video, so let's go and look at how it would look. You can't upload the video to ThriveCart. So you would be using and paying for a platform. So whether that's YouTube or Vimeo or Wistia or whatever else you use, you would be paying for that platform. So that's an additional cost. So you're going to have the email additional cost also where you're paying for your videos. So that's a downside of ThriveCart, which if you want to see a video which sort of talks about Kajabi versus ThriveCart, then click the link to watch that. You can also add quizzes or other links. The design tab, so we'll go back from this, you can add in other things to make it more attractive. You can start styling it, so you can add fonts and colors and how it's going to look. So you can start creating that sort of theme of content, and I'll just say publish for now so we see it. And so you can start creating something where it looks more attractive. And if you wanted to clone a module, you can just, so you're duplicating the content, for example. If you want to change the name, you just change it there. If you want to add an image for it, you can get going with adding an image. oh my goodness, here's an image of me. I'm just doing it. I wouldn't normally add this, but let's, so you can add in an image so it just starts to come more alive. You can also decide which students are going to access this content. So it might be that people who've paid for a certain upgrade, only they would get the VIP version. You can customize the login page and also the course dashboard. So I'll press save and continue editing. Right, so once we've built enough of it, then you can choose whether it's the content gets dripped out or whether it's they see it straight away. So that means, you know, if you're wanting to show everything in one go, or it's, you know, each module is released on a weekly basis, for example. You can also customize the login page. So this is how it would look. And you can make that so it, you know, you could have a video, you could change the colors, all of those things. So it makes it more personal to you. And once you've built it, you can then connect this to a product. So what you're going to be doing is you are building your sales page, and then on the back of it, you are then going to connect that sales page to this. It gives you all the options. You can also bundle this with other courses. If you're offering a membership, you could be doing that. It's clean, it's easy to use. The branding colors are really simple. If you want a more elevated feel, you can add in custom HTML and CSS if you're techie, but if you're not, it's fine. You don't need to at all. So it really does offer all the options, but it's, you know, at a really great price. I'm with Kajabi, I will say that, and I love Kajabi, but I think this is a really great option for when you're first starting out and, you know, money is an issue. If you are ready to create passive income, then be sure to check out my freebie 9 smart strategies for passive income. And once you've built your course and you're thinking, now what do I do? How do I sell it? I have the 10K launch plan below, so check out that link as well. And hope to see you again soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, bye, bye.